Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm just going to wait for everybody to come in and then let's start. And then I'm going to share from my end as usual. Hope this Sunday is going good. If you come online, let me know what's going on with you. Let me know what's up with you. How you guys doing today? Happy Sunday. Let me know where you're watching me from. Please go ahead, give me a like, give me a thumbs up because today is a great Sunday, a great day for barbecue, eating, enjoying, merrymaking, and everything. Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. I just want to share from my end as usual. Gonna share from my end and hope your day is great, guys. So I'm gonna share. Hope you guys are doing great. Please let me know where you're actually watching me from. I want to know where you're watching me from. It's a Sunday. It's a day to be happy. It's a day to be celebrating, to make merry, have fun, maybe barbecue or something like that. What's going on from your direction? Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. Please. Right now, I just want to share from my end and let's begin. I want us to really talk about a very important topic, guys, because sometimes it's really crazy. When people break up and all those kind of stuff, they really go through, some tough moments and all whatnot. So let's chat today, guys. Have this one-on-one kind of, coming together and all of that. So, guys, it's a great day. Let's be happy, make merry, and all of that. So please give me a thumbs up, guys. It means a lot to me. Let me know, where you're watching me from. Let me know what's up today. Are you having any meetings? You have any plans? Are you just gonna be in bed? Or what's going on with you? Let me know, please. And when you come, please give me a thumbs up. It means so much to me. And please, sharing is caring, okay? Please share this with your friends, loved ones, and all of that. Let's talk about the mistakes that people make, when they break up. Yeah. And how to really avoid, these mistakes because it's really, really, kind of something that I noticed that is very common. Hi, Jim. Happy Sunday. How are you doing, sir? Is there barbecue today? What are you going to do for fun? Let me know. What are you going to do for fun? I just want to say I appreciate your last video a lot. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. I also appreciate your videos. You're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. Guys, if you are just new here, but I think by now you should know Jim. He's also a YouTuber. If you have time, he talks a lot about immigration and all those kind of great stuff, right? So please go check him out. Like, subscribe to his channel. Please show him some love. He's doing an amazing job. He's doing a great job, Jim. Jim, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm telling you, we are a team, a community. Please go show him some love. He's doing an amazing job, guys. When you come online, please don't forget, give me a thumbs up, like this, share to people. There's somebody out there who has probably, undergone a breakup. If you haven't personally, maybe you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody somehow, who is probably related to somebody, that has actually broken up with somebody who has been hurt and all of that. If you are new to this channel, you're so welcome. Over here, I tell everybody that they are beautiful, they are amazing. This is a place where we build each other up. This is a channel where we push each other to be a better version of ourselves and do those great yummy stuff. Not only telling people, but we act. We tell people, encourage each other to be good, to make better choices, and all those good stuff, guys. Today, let me know, have you ever had a breakup? If you are watching me, have you ever had a breakup? Let me know if you have or you have never. I want to really know, guys, because some people say, oh no, I've never had a breakup and all those good stuff. Then good for you. You probably just landed from moon or from a different planet today, because some people have and all of that. But I'm telling you that it's always worth it. All the time I always say that if you, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade with it. And I always tell everybody, give it to God to help you make lemonade, because you don't even know, You don't really know the quantity that you need to do. Okay, so today, like I said, we'll be talking about some common mistakes that people make after breakup, guys. A lot of people, I always say this all the time, right? That we are made to love, and life is all about loving and being loved. Okay, so life is about loving each other, loving one another, and to be loved. That's the greatest thing that can ever happen to anybody. So, the best thing that can happen to you and I is to love and be loved. And this gets me thinking, so what really happens, when you love somebody, you give your best to, because remember, I always say this, that love is not just in words only, it's also in action. It is in demonstration. So if you tell somebody that, hey, I love you, that means that naturally you will invest your time, you invest your money, your resources, your energy, your whole being, your totality into that relationship, right? It's always everybody's heart desire that, hey, you know what? Let me love. And you want that relationship to work out, maybe end up in marriage and all those good stuff. You have beautiful kids and life continues, right? You grow old together, and you see great moments together. It's always everybody's desire. But sometimes what really happens, sometimes you give your best, you do the best that you can ever do, and boom, things don't work out the way you want it to. So you break up, maybe because the person was cheating, maybe because it wasn't just a healthy relationship. There are so many reasons, why people break up. Today, I don't really want to dive into all those many reasons why people break up, right? You all know. Tell me if you have ever broken up. What was the reason your relationship failed? I want to know, why did your relationship that you had invested your time in it, your money, your resources, and everything, why did it fail? Why did you break up? What really happened? I want to know what was going on when your relationship that you had planned, maybe you had put it on social media, right? Because I see some girls, there's this lady I know, when she was dating this guy, she went on social media. That was on Facebook, actually. She went on Facebook and she changed her name to this guy's name. I think I'm going to do a video about this. She changed her name to this guy's name, and all the pictures were all over the place. When they broke up, she changed her name again to her real name, and everything was just a whole mess, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is just so messed up. I kind of blame her, and I don't really blame her. Why? Because, hey, she was thinking that the relationship will work out, right? But on the other side, why will you even change your name and be bearing someone's name? They haven't even paid any bride price on you or nothing. Your family don't even know about this guy, and you went the extra mile. And this got me thinking, right? Social media can be so crazy sometimes. Some people were like, oh, you finally changed your name silently. You better call all of us, because you used to tag all of us in your pictures, and call all of us. Let's sit here and then we have a meeting, right? So why do people really break up? Like I said, people break up for so many reasons, because of so many stuff. Why are they breaking up? Because they don't trust that person, because they don't love that person anymore. They break up because they just changed their mind. Maybe they thought the person was a sugar in their tea, the cup of rice that they want to boil with and eat with peanut butter soup or whatever, guys. I don't know. Or maybe the person was their barbecue in quotes, and all those kind of love language words that they tell their partner. And it just did not work out. Guys, talking about food, on my channel, I do all kinds of videos, guys. I cook as well. When you eat healthy food, you are good, you're beautiful, you feel good, and all of that. Go check me out. Give me thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, guys. That will actually mean so much to me. So the very first mistake I want us to talk about is that, well, before I want to talk about that, I want to say that for you to totally heal in a relationship, right? For you to say, oh my gosh, I was in an abusive relationship, and right now I'm not making those mistakes anymore, is that you need to give it time. So the first mistake people make all the time when they break up is that they don't give it time. Yeah, they don't give that relationship time to heal. They don't give themselves time to move on and all of that. I always say it's for you to heal, right? You need time. You cannot, you will not, you should not. It's not going to happen that you get up one day and, oh, I broke up yesterday and today I have totally moved on and today I'm dating another guy. Like, that is a red flag, right? It's already a red flag. So that cannot happen. It's never going to work like that. So what do? Give it time. The first mistake people do is they don't give anything time. They don't give themselves time to heal. They don't give themselves time to move on. They don't even give themselves rather time to be a better version of yourself. You just had maybe a 10 years relationship. You broke up. Right now you're moving on. Oh my gosh. Ooh la la. It's gonna be fine and dandy and all those stuff. No, it's not gonna work like that. Time and life, it's not the way we think most of the time. You have to give it time. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to love yourself totally. Because I always say this, nobody will love you. Nobody can love you like you can love yourself. Everybody will tell you, oh, I love you so much. Look, your parents will even tell you they love you. Yeah, they love you, but they will not love you more than themselves. Nobody can love you more than the way you watching me can love yourself. Nobody at all can love you and treat you the way you would treat yourself. The only person, I always say this all the time, that can love you and treat you good, nice, dandy is God. After God, the rest can come in any disorder. I'm telling you, because you even have cases, where parents give birth to their kids and they don't love them. Nobody, even if you're married to somebody, your partner will never treat you better than yourself. That's why I say it all the time. If you need to give yourself a treat, go ahead and give yourself. They say these things, a problem, no the finish. So give yourself time, give yourself a treat, and be happy, move on, do fun stuff. I think it was 2 weeks ago when I did a live stream, or 3 weeks ago, I said, hey, take yourself out to show that you love yourself. Or maybe it was last week. To show that you love yourself, you need to take yourself out. Treat yourself. If you need to do your hair, look good, look bougie. If that is what will give you joy, if that is what is going to give you pleasure, that is what you should do, because it's worth it. But all of these things, guys, it always comes with time. So give yourself time to do stuff that will make you happy. Do stuff that will make you glad. All of those things come with time. I'm telling you guys, it always comes with time. So give it time. So the second mistake that people make, is that they go ahead, because generally social media is where people meet, right? People meet at various places. People meet in different places at different times and different, locations. You can never really tell, wherever. Lots of people are on social media, and one of those places where people meet is social media, right? So a lot of people on social media, they're either maybe doing YouTube, on YouTube, Instagram, some people on Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, and all whatnot, different kinds of social media platforms, right? The next problem, or the next mistake rather, that people make when they break up is that they stalk their ex on social media. You see lots of people going on Facebook, maybe stalking their ex. Some people will actually come on YouTube stalking their ex. On YouTube, that's if maybe your ex is doing YouTube and videos and stuff like that. But it's very common, especially on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or wherever that your ex is really active on. Lots of people will start stalking them. Well, this is not only about social media, because you see, you're just stalking as a whole, but the one that is very common, it's on YouTube. You see people stalking, it's on social media. You see a lot of people stalking their ex on social media. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, they just tweeted. Oh, they just posted a video on YouTube, on Facebook. Oh my gosh, they just posted a video on Instagram. Let me check them out. Oh my God, they're on Instagram. And the crazy thing is, on Facebook, if somebody posts something, you may not really know who viewed it, right? Except maybe it's like a story, or it's something, you will not know who viewed it, except there's a comment and stuff like that. The same thing with Instagram. Unlike Facebook and Instagram stories, where if you put it, somebody will be like, oh, this person said this person did this, right? So you see lots of people, they'll be stalking you on social media. Oh, they just posted something. Oh my gosh, they just did this. Oh my gosh, or my partner just did this. Oh my gosh, it's so soon, he already moved on. Oh my gosh, it's so soon, she already moved on. She uploaded a video, she put a picture, or she shared this person's thing, and all those kind of crazy things rather, which for me sometimes stem off of insecurity. Because hey, you broke up with somebody, or they broke up with you, just move on. You don't have to go ahead stalking them on social media. You don't have to go on there stalking them like, what are they doing? Oh, they wore this and all of that. Hi sis, happy Sunday, ma. How you doing? Are you doing barbecue today? Today we are talking about common mistakes, that people make, especially after a breakup. You know, you go ahead stalking them and all of that. You keep stalking them all over the place. Some people even stalk them physically. You see people going to their homes, stalking them at their job place, stalking them wherever. Some people even go to the extent of, maybe paying somebody, a private investigator or whatever, and stalking them. It's crazy and it's absurd at the same time, guys. I'm telling you that, look, stalking is a no-no. You don't have to stalk people. You don't have to go on there or out there stalking your partner just because, you want to make a point and all of that. It's not worth it. Happy Sunday to you too. I'm so happy to see your picture. I know I'm not seeing your face though. I don't know if it's gonna be possible someday. We can come on live together. I'll be glad to. Hope your day is great. Yeah, so it's crazy. Are you making Achu today? The Achu that went to Harvard. Guys, if you're new here, Consistent Place, she does great videos too. She cooks, she talks, encourages, she does great house tours as well, and she's also a woman of God. Please go show her some love. She's doing a great and an amazing job. So, guys, yeah, like we were talking, some of these mistakes that we're talking is very common. Lots of people make this mistake. Either you don't give yourself time, you stalking people and all of that. And with this stalking and not giving yourself time, some people use other people as a rebound or something, or they're like, oh, let me just get into a relationship. Oh my gosh, this relationship didn't work. Okay, let me just move on. And you broke up yesterday, and now, boom. I am in the morning, middle of moving. Oh, you're in the middle of moving. No, actually on schedule. That's good, sis. I thought you've already, moved though. I thought, oh wow, it's taking forever to move. Maybe you could hire some of my hands, ability to move. I could help you move. Hi, Bibi. How you doing? It's almost midnight at your place. How you doing, ma? Happy Sunday to you. You finally caught me live today, huh? Because I remember your last comment. You said, "Oh, I never meet you live." I'm so happy you are able to join today. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing great. Guys, Bibi is also a great YouTuber. She does great videos. She cooks, she does hair, and all those kind of in-between stuff. She's a great person. She has an amazing content. Please go check her out as well. And yes, she's great. And she's not only that, a great encourager, motivator, and all those good stuff. She does a great job at supporting me too. So, right, consistency says that when you stalk people, it means you have nothing to do with your life. Move on and enjoy life. That's right. Mama Bibi is in the house. That's right. It's really, really crazy because you see a lot of people stalking and stalking. They stalk people like it's crazy. It's out of this world. You see people, they broke up with you, you're still stalking them. Not only stalking them, you go extra mile because some of those people that go ahead and stalk their ex have this ability to do destructive and crazy stuff. You see somebody stalking the other person, and what happens? One, the next day you heard, oh, maybe they killed their ex, or because they could not move on. They do some kind of terrible things. Most of those people are very suicidal. Hi. Oh, my dear. How you had a long day, I'm sure. Oh, I can imagine just entering the house now means that your day was probably so tiring. More grace to you. I know you can do it. You're a tough lady. It's crazy. Yeah, most of these people that stalk their partners because they cannot move on from a breakup. I'm telling you, most of them, you hear a lot of terrible things. Most of them are very suicidal. Most of them are very, very killable. They can kill somebody and they don't care. Most of them, I'm telling you, is crazy. Some people's brains are just wired in a very malfunctioned way. Well, not like God did a terrible job, but what I mean by that is, hey, someone broke up with you, you want to kill them, maybe destroy their lives for something. And when you do that, you even destroy or ruin yourself from even having a better life. Why? Because somebody You allow somebody that is not even so important, or somebody who did not value you, you allow them to ruin your life. There are so many things, like I always say, there are so many things that you can do. There's so many things that you can do. You can be happy, enjoy your life, and do all those great things, right? You can do all those great things, but you choose to stalk somebody who doesn't even value you. So why are you even investing your time, into somebody that doesn't care, that doesn't love you? It's just crazy. So the next thing is that, because you break up with something, the next mistake that people make a lot is that they self-imprison themselves. They say, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm good enough. Oh my gosh. And because of that, they imprison themselves, and they don't only imprison themselves, but what they do is that they go ahead and get into a shell like snails do. You know what snails do? Snails are like able, or they have this tendency to get back into themselves and get into their shell. So because somebody broke up with you, you self-imprison yourself. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'll ever leave the house again. Oh my gosh, I don't think that this business I've always wanted to do, I don't think I'm going to do it. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. I can't take it. I can't handle it. Oh my gosh, this world is so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to be depressed. I'm just going to not take care of myself. I won't look good. I won't feel good. I won't act good. People do that. They self-imprison themselves. They put themselves in bondage, because they had a breakup with somebody who did not value them. And that is a very terrible mistake, especially to my girls, my beautiful women. I will always say this all the time. Don't let somebody ruin your life. Most of the time we've been there where, somebody does not value you, does not appreciate you, does not treat you right. They make you, because those people are gaslighters. They make you feel that you're good for nothing. They make you feel you're worthless. They make you feel that life has to revolve around them. Even when you do your best to make sure they are happy, you will never, ever, ever be happy. Why? Because you have been wired by a narcissist person, a narcissistic person, to think that without them, life will not move on. Now, when you break up, you're like, oh my gosh, you self-imprison yourself. Why? That is that person, that's your ex intention, to make you feel worthless, to make you feel that you're good for nothing. So hey, when you are just okay, I'm good for nothing, then you've made them accomplish their plans that they have for you. So don't self-imprison yourself because, oh, I have a breakup. So you're not the first person. I'm telling you, you will not even be the last person as well. Life still continues. People will still be happy, make merry, and all of that. So, guys, the next thing I want to talk about is that the next mistake, excuse me, that people make is that they blame themselves. They blame themselves, and sometimes they pretend like, oh, my ex, he was a good person. Oh my, those ugly tears, right? Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm good for anything. We all sometimes feel down. Oh my gosh, he broke up with me after 5 years. Yeah, he broke up with you, or she broke up with you after 5 years. Move on. Don't blame yourself. I always say this. There's this verse in the Bible. It says that if you take pearls and you throw it away to the pigs or the swines, they will not have value for it. There are some people that, irrespective of what you do, and there are some men, irrespective of what you do or what you don't do, they will never appreciate you. They will never have value for you. They will never love you the way you should. They will never bring out the best in you. There are some people you can kill yourself for them. They will never still love you. They will never still appreciate you. They will never still do anything good. They will never say anything good about you. So it's as good as, what, when you break up, is because that person did not value you. It's because that person did not appreciate you. So go ahead and move on. Go ahead and be happy. Don't blame yourself. This thing I'm saying is very common with women. They have the tendency to blame themselves. Oh my gosh, I'm so good for nothing. Why am I blaming my fellow women for this? Because it's something that women are kind of wired like that. Somebody may say no, but you take it and dissect it into different things. He said no because of this. He said no because of that. No, no. And, it wires your brain. You waste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of your life thinking and blaming yourself for a failed relationship. And this is very common, guys, especially in Africa. I tell people, the last time I made a video about women, that don't blame yourself for a failed relationship. Why? Because a lot and a lot of people back in Africa blame women for a failed relationship. They forget that it takes two people to tangle. It takes two people to make a relationship work. So if your relationship is not working the way you want it to, I'm telling you, don't blame yourself. Why am I telling this to the women? Because listen, when you think a lot, when you worry a lot, you become old. A woman who is 40 years or 50 years, because first of all, you self-imprisoned yourself. You did not only self-imprison yourself, but you thought you were good for nothing. And you did not only think that you were good for nothing and all of that. What happened to you? You ended up getting older. A woman who is 70 years or 50 years old, it's gonna be hard for you to get married, though, except the divine grace of God by prayer and supplication. God favors you and you marry. But a man who is 70 will still marry a girl of 30 something years old if the lady is ready. It's gonna be rare. So why am I saying this? Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time at all. Thinking, oh my gosh, I'm good for nothing. I'm this. No. That's why I tell women all the time that you are beautiful and that you are the beauty of Christ. I'm telling you, don't go out there carrying yourself, as if you're worthless and all those kind of stuff. No, you are beautiful. Carry yourself, carry yourself as it. Look, the day bad as a bag, carry your bag. Just begin to gyrate, begin to stroll, catwalk. If you don't have the legs to catwalk, elephant walk, or do anything, dog walk, tortoise walk, do any kind of walking that you can do. Any walk where you sabi, begin do them. Don't go and kill yourself. Oh, this person. Look, the best revenge to give somebody who doesn't value you is to bounce right back. And how can you do that? By working on yourself, being a better version of yourself. Maybe they thought that breaking up with you is going to make you sad and all of that. Be happy. Do things that will make you happy. Do things that will make you, have fun and all those kind of stuff. And I'm telling you, you will be happy. So that's not only that. So the next thing I want us to talk about, guys, is that you need to seek help. One mistake that lots of people do, and lots of things that, one of the mistakes that people do, is that they actually go on social media. Like I said, on social media, whatever you give social media is going to give you back. Do you know why this thing gets me laughing? Because these YouTube videos that we do now, in 10 years to come, you're still going to be on YouTube, except I delete them, right? So I'm going to probably evaluate the progress that I've made in life. Maybe when I have children, maybe I'll be 70 years, 80 years old or whatever. I can still come to my YouTube channel, and see and listen to, if I thought I'm talking rubbish, and listen to the rubbish I put on there. So why did I say that? It's just a figurative word anyways. It's just like, a figurative thing. So if you put anything on social media, it will never be deleted. So why am I trying to say whatever post you probably put on Facebook 10 years ago, if I thought you were using Facebook then, Facebook has a good way of coining things to you. It tells you that it gives you a memory of 10 years past, right? And people can come on there, and what do? They can like, share, and you can share that memory. Oh, 10 years ago, this what happened, 5 years ago, a year ago, and all those stuff. And just because you posted it there, it's still going to be there. Why am I giving this example? Some people, when they break up, they go to social media and they go and begin to type all what they're going through in life. Oh, this guy is good for nothing. He's this. Oh, I broke up. You start writing your emotions and everything that pertains to you on social media. Why am I saying this example, guys? Look, whatever you put on social media is going to come back to you. So just because maybe you broke up and now you probably went on there, you start writing stuff. Oh, that person is good for nothing. You're so stupid. You're this, and using all kinds of mean words. You don't even know, because that's first of all out of anger. You just use social media and you are venting. The thing about social media is there are some people who will hype you. There are some people who will talk down on you. There are some people, however, who will tell you that, oh my gosh, you shouldn't have written that. 10 years down the lane, you don't know who you are. Maybe you can be a very influential person and you wrote all those crazy things about people because you don't even know. There's sometimes when you're mad or you're angry, you can say whatever. So just because you are angry, just because you are mad and all those kind of crazy stuff, you write it there and you never know. Maybe, let me just give an example. I'm from Cameroon in the Northwest. Maybe the guy who you wrote about, or maybe the guy who broke up with you is from Cameroon. You now wrote, oh, all Cameroonians are like this, they are this, that, stereotype and all of that. Or you generalize and say everybody from the Northwest is this and that. In some time to come, what if the person who is supposed to help you is from Cameroon? And maybe they see that. Do you think they will probably help you? No, because of your mindset. Even if your mindset has been transformed, that is a mistake that people make, that because you have a breakup with somebody, you go on social media and you start venting about it. Somebody may take a screenshot about it. What if because you're angry, maybe it was a white person, you go and write some racist things on there? What if it was a black person, you write some racist thing on there or stereotyped whatever about somebody? What if someone takes it, for example, and they give your employer? Not only that, what if it blocks other opportunities for you in the future? So when you are mad, when you have a breakup, don't put those things on social media. Writing something is even different, right? When you write something is different. What about if you did a video? You may write something and then tomorrow you say, oh, maybe there are so many Bellas in the world, so it's probably not even me, right? But what if you did a video and you come online, you start insulting people, you swear, insult, and stereotype? Someone did maybe a screen recording of that and then saves it in their phone. And with that is your face. That one, you can't even deny that it's not me. Why am I bringing these things up? People make that mistake a lot. You go on social media, you swear at people, you swear at your ex, you swear, and you don't know. When you are angry, there are some things you cannot even take back. When you are angry, sometimes you just say rubbish. Sometimes you cannot take those words back. Why? Because that's how human beings are wired. So when you are mad, when you have a breakup, don't post those things on social media. Nobody got time for that. Nobody has time to see, oh, Bella has a breakup, so this is this. Don't get me wrong. I always say get help does not mean that social media is a place of help or refuge. No. Never ever think about it like that. Social media is not a place of refuge. It's different when you come on and say, hey, you know what? I had a breakup and I'm trying to tell you, do this, do this. This is what is going to help. That's different. But some people come on there and what you hear them say, it's crazy. There's this lady on social media, on Facebook, I think, yeah, on Facebook. She does like relationship or some live videos and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, one day I heard her talk and she was talking rubbish. Not that I'm trying to, bring her down, but it's more like she was swearing at people, cursing people from a particular nation. And I'm like, people generally love negative things. So if you are using your platform to, stir up anger and rage among people, that's not good. And because of what she said, other followers and stuff like that were like, oh my gosh, yeah, people from here are like this, they are like that, and they are like this. So imagine if she was, talking to maybe, oh, all Cameroonians are like this. And do you think that I'll find it funny or something? No, not every, but most people, maybe just that person was like that. So when you are angry, avoid, the kind of things and where places you say things. And this brings me to the next topic of be careful what you say, because you may be mad at your partner, you may swear at him and stuff like that. Don't say terrible things when you are angry. If you are angry because of a breakup, move on. Don't say nasty stuff that tomorrow you may even be ashamed of it. You may say, oh, look at this poor thing. I did this for you. Don't forget, maybe he was the one who did stuff for you as well. So be careful what you say. You don't want to see them tomorrow. That's right. We have to be very careful. Bibi say we have to be careful what we post on social media. That's right. You have to be very careful. You don't know who is downloading. I came to realize that there are so many people on social media who know what you do. They know anytime you post something, they know. Whenever something is going left or right, they know, they post it, and they tell you what you do on social media. But some of them are not even your friends on social media. That's even the funny thing. Yeah, that's even the funny thing. You know, before I even got to like 1,000 subscribers, there were some of my videos, like I had like 2,000 views, 3,000 views. I had some people say, "Oh yeah, I think, oh yeah, you do YouTube. Oh yeah, I've seen your videos." Don't be surprised. Some people may not even be subscribed to your channel, but they stalk your videos and watch what you talk about. Why am I saying this? We as women, we have to be very careful. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's this stereotype. People say, "Oh, you're a woman, don't get angry." No, that's crazy. If you are a woman, you have the ability to express your emotions. Everybody, even Jesus Christ of Nazareth, he cried, he was angry, he expressed emotions. What more of you? It's not about, "Oh, you're a woman, don't do this." No, everybody has a right to express emotions. So why am I saying that? In your ability to express any kind of emotions, careful with what you put on social media, especially after a breakup and at any time t anyways. Just because you are angry, don't just go on social media and post whatever. No, please, we are beautiful women, we should be wise women, we should know what we want in life. Just because a guy broke up with you, you have somebody better. Imagine some people have very strong core values, and maybe because you've not learned or you don't know any better, you put whatsoever in social media. What if your husband or your some guy likes you after maybe 2 years later, and he just likes you and wants to be with you, and because of what you post on social media, you swear at people, you talk terrible and trashy things about people. Some men, that may be a turn off for them. In as much as you may be beautiful, you may be all these good things out there, he may not want to be with you because he thinks that your values are different, not knowing that you have changed your mindset. So when you are angry, be careful what you put on social media, especially. And generally, let's be careful, be mindful about what we put out there for people to consist, for people to be happy and be consistent with you. He says social media wahala. I'm telling you, social media has a lot of wahala, palava. Let's be careful what we put on there. In as much as social media builds us up, it can also be very detrimental to us. I think I have a video about the effects of social media, how social media affects our relationships. If you did not watch that live stream, guys, I think after this, I'm going to put in the description. Please go ahead and comment. Mommy, thank you so much, coming. You're watching all the way from Cameroon. A shout out to you. It's 9:18 p.m. and you're up to watch me. I appreciate you. God bless you and give you long life and every good thing you want. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful. I'm excited and I'm super humbled. Guys, the next thing I want us to talk about is that let's seek help. Most of the time when you break up with somebody, what happens to you? You're so angry, you're bitter, and all of that. Sometimes it brings some kind of resentment to you, to other people, and all of that. It may make you feel sad. It may make you feel not so happy, and all those bad stuff, right? I want you to seek help. One of the mistakes that people do is, "Oh, I've broken up. I think I'm okay." You need help. You need somebody to talk to sometimes. Nobody is an island. I say this all the time. You are not an island. You are a beautiful person. You have a reason to live. So, in effect, you need help. Seek help. Talk about it to somebody you trust. You may go for counseling. It may be somebody that you are just looking up to as a figure and all of that. Go ahead, connect with them, talk to them, seek any help that you can, do things that will make you happy. I'm telling you that in the times that you are downcasted, that's the time you need help more than ever before. There's this adage in my vernacular, or where I'm coming from. It says that one hand cannot wash itself. You need each other. We all need each other. Nobody is above the law. Nobody knows it all. Nobody is going to be super duper independent. You need somebody. Somebody needs you. So just because you're down today doesn't mean that, "Oh, I don't think I need anybody." No, somebody, you should trust somebody at least. Talk to them. And I want you to know that it's okay to express whatever kind of emotion it is that you're feeling. You may want to cry, go ahead and cry. You may want to laugh, go ahead and laugh. You may even feel so sad that you're like, oh my gosh, all hope is lost. No, all hope is not lost. If you feel that you need to cry, go ahead and cry. Some people say, "Oh, you're a lady, you cannot do this." Do it. This life is not about a formula. If you feel like, oh my gosh, I just need a weekend out, to maybe just travel, change my city and all of that, go ahead and do it. You need it. It's going to be so therapeutic. It's going to help you. When you break up with somebody, don't hold yourself down. You're not in any bondage. Be the best version of yourself. I'm telling you that you can never be at your best if you, as an individual, if you don't rise up and decide to make yourself best or a better version of yourself. You broke up. I don't want you, all the time I say this, I don't want it to be like, oh, all the time you're shifting blames to somebody, but I want it to be this way. A relationship, it's not like, oh, it was my partner's fault. You also did some faulty stuff. Your partner also did some faulty stuff. When you break up with somebody, make better choices. When you break up with somebody, say, you know what, maybe it was because I was so stiff-necked. Do better, act better. If you cannot invest in yourself, the next thing, which is a mistake, guys, is that you don't invest on yourself. When you break up with somebody, you must invest in yourself and on yourself. What am I trying to say? You have to invest in yourself physically. You have to invest in yourself spiritually. You must invest in yourself in every aspect of your life. Mentally invest in yourself. This goes to women. Some women, and I've noticed in some African places. Hi, Dr. Rokis. How you doing, sir? I noticed that in some places in Africa, some countries or some states, I don't want to just stereotype, but some people, especially some African women, still have this archaic mentality where they think, oh, I cannot work on myself. I have to be a stay-at-home mom. Let my husband go and do all the work and come back and give me money. Good. It's not just about money. When your husband is doing those things, what are you doing? Are you just staying at home being a couch potato? Are you just staying at home sleeping all the time? You don't read any book. You don't help. You don't try to develop yourself. You don't even try to learn something, learn a craft, learn a trade. You don't even think, about learning, how to be a better version of yourself. You don't even want to go to school. There are so many free online courses you can read. Are you even spending time to read your Bible or even pray for your husband? You're doing nothing. You're not even taking care of your children. Your home, you don't even take care of it. Why? Maybe that was even why your relationship fell anyways. Why? Because all you do is spend time on TV, watching movies and laughing. Don't get me wrong. Watching movies is good to watch a movie. It's good to watch a movie, but you will not spend all your time watching a movie. There was this thing one time my pastor had said, if you spend all your time watching television and then you neglect a man that has a vision, soon you and your man will use your television to watch a man you had rejected or neglected on you guys' television. What am I trying to say is that as a woman, you should have a vision. Have a vision. Have something you wake up to. Your vision can be, you can start an online training. You can learn something. You can be positive. You can contribute something nice. Develop yourself. This thing really hurts my heart because back home in most African countries, in Cameroon, there are some women still up to this day, they don't build themselves up. This lady, you see a beautiful lady, you cannot cook. Your relation, yeah, Dr. Rokis is saying self-development is fundamental to any successful endeavors. That's right. That's right, Jim. Thank you. Yes, mom, that's right. It's crazy. You see some women, it really hurts my heart. In this developed country, you see some women, they'll say, oh, like I was saying some other points above, I said you have to give yourself time and, don't blame your partner or because they don't value you. Some men will never value you as a woman if you have nothing to bring to the table. It's just a real fact. It's plain, it's that simple. You see some women in this age. I always say this because on my channel, I cook and do some stuff. I say this, there are some meals I don't know how to cook. I have never cooked them. Why? Because I don't eat those meals. Now, if I marry my husband tomorrow and he likes those meals that I've never cooked because I will try to learn how to do it. There are so many videos on YouTube where you can learn something. Why am I bringing this example up? I'm bringing it because you see some women, they cannot cook and they don't want to learn to cook. Not knowing how to do something is fine. Nobody in this world knows everything, but you definitely know something. There is one thing that you are good at. And if you are a beautiful lady listening to me, you should not, and you should not be good at only the negative things. Some women are so good at gossiping, nagging, fighting, dramatic, being all this negative stuff, being so unruly, not even being welcoming to people. And why am I bringing this thing up? And you are very good at even ruining your partner's life. You're not even a good support system, nothing. The only thing you're good at is maybe eating money, spending your husband or your partner's money, dressing good year in, year out. But your head is like coconut. There's just water in it. And the water is not even sweet. This coconut that in dry season is so dry that it's not sweet at all, right? Or premature coconut. That is how your head is, nothing. Why am I bringing this thing up, guys? When you break up with somebody, if one of the complaints were, oh, maybe you're not improving yourself, listen, guys, you have to build yourself up. If you are a woman, you can go to an online school, you can read a book. There are some books online that are free. There are so many YouTube videos you can watch on how to self-build yourself. Spiritually, you are just there like a vegetable. Physically, you are just there like a vegetable. Emotionally, you're there like a vegetable. Come on, guys, we women, we can do better. If you are listening to me, there is something that you're good at. There is something that you're good at that you can do. If you are just a stay-at-home mom, maybe coconut and the water is not sweet. I'm telling you. But if you are a beautiful lady listening to me, there's something you're good at. Even if your husband is so rich and he doesn't want you to maybe walk, be home, watch self-help videos, read self-help books. Be the best version of yourself. Be that motivator and be that encourager. Maybe your relationship broke up because you don't even clean up after yourself. Like, I know some women, they don't even clean up after themselves at all. Look, even if I don't care about you, I wouldn't even tell you this stuff, because I noticed that for someone to really tell you some stuff is because they love you and value you. You cannot cook, and you don't even want to learn how to cook. You don't clean up after yourself, and you don't want to learn. You don't want to go to school either. You don't want to learn a trade. You don't want to start a business. Like, come on, what are you good at? There was one time I was talking to some friends, and they were saying, oh, there are some women that they've had and they know they don't want to do anything. They don't want to work. What are you going to do if you cannot do those stuff, guys? You're going to go down the drain. No value is going to be added to you. Nobody can give you any value, or nobody can ascribe any value to you if that value is not put upon yourself by you yourself. I will never respect you if you don't respect yourself. If you don't add value to yourself by learning something, develop yourself and be the best person ever, then I'm telling you that nobody will. After a breakup, maybe you've never wanted to go to school. You don't even know how to read or write, basic stuff. If you break up and you don't want to improve on yourself, nobody has time for that. Nobody is going to come and babysit you. Mom is saying that God come to their rescue. That's right. Don't get me wrong. Nobody knows everything, but everybody definitely knows something. Let people at least know you for one thing and say this, oh, good. Why am I saying work on yourself, self-develop yourself, self-improvement? After a breakup, you need that. Improve yourself, develop yourself. It's very important. Why am I saying this? It's not just about maybe mentally, like reading and doing all of that. You see people that go to school, they have PhD, doctor, whatsoever. And don't get me wrong, Dr. Rockies, I'm not talking about you. They have all these PhD things, but they have a very stinky attitude. We women, especially, this gets me thinking. You see, that sometimes I've gone to some people's homes, and the lady there has a very nasty attitude. They are not welcoming. Not only the physically, like maybe their homes are not well kept. They are not welcoming. They have a very nasty attitude. They disrespect their partner out. They disrespect everybody whenever and wherever they find themselves. That is a very bad thing. Guys, when you break up, you need to improve on yourself. Even physically, as a beautiful lady, dress to look good. I'm not saying that, you need to spend all the expensive money to look good. No, I've come to realize that sometimes it's not just about buying expensive things. If you can buy things for $20,000, $30,000, $1,000, or 500,000 francs, that's good. If you can afford that, that is great. But it will even be better to know what looks good or what will look good on you and dress accordingly. Not only, you may even have only two pairs of shoes, but you keep it neat. You keep it organized. Work on yourself. Someone will see you and say, wow, this girl, she's looking good. Oh, this guy, he's looking put together. Why? Because the little pieces that you have, you worked on it. And that, like I said, it comes with building yourself up. Build yourself up in any aspect of your life that you can do. Guys, this is very important. After a breakup, you can be a guy listening or a girl. Work on yourself. Improve yourself, guys. It's very, very, very important. Very, very important. One thing I want to talk about, guys, is that the mistake that some people make sometimes, when they break up, is that they're still talking to their ex. Don't get me wrong, there may still be some unfinished business that you guys have. Maybe you guys were married, now you guys are trying to divorce, so you may still, or you guys have children together, and maybe there's this, okay, going to dad this weekend, going to mom this weekend, all those, so you may still talk to them once in a while, not just because there are some circumstances, or there are certain things that are beyond your control. That is normal. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should make them your enemies, but you guys cannot be best of friends. You cannot be on a phone with your ex talking for 5 hours, 6 hours at night doing video call. No, 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 no. Don't do that. That is a mistake that people make. Don't do that at all. That is one of the mistakes that people make, and you don't want to be that person, guys. You don't want to be that person. If you are this beautiful lady, don't do that. When you do that, no value will be added to you as well. You can still talk. I'm not saying nobody is an enemy. I'm a Christian, and I am a strong believer of love and all of that. There are some people that you may still love them, but you treat them you still relate with them from a distance. Just because you broke up with somebody doesn't mean, oh, we can still be friends. No, 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 no. Not friends. Not when it comes, we cannot be friends, but we cannot be enemies either. We are just hello, hi. If you see them, hello, how, you pass. If you see them at an occasion, I'm not saying that you should be rude. That each time you see your ex, maybe at a party, and hello, it doesn't add anything to you. It doesn't subtract. No, 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 rather, it doesn't subtract anything from you, but it adds respect to you. If you see him with his partner and you have your partner somewhere, which is maybe, hey, hello, hi, you pass. Not like you are entitled to greet them all the time. Not like you are entitled to talk to them every day, video call. Hey, how far? Oh, this is what I'm doing. Oh, right now I'm having this business. I'm trying to invest in so and so thing. Oh, right now, this is what I'm trying to do. After we broke up, I have 10 children now. This is what I'm doing. Nobody got time for that. If he wanted to be part of your life, he will have been part of your life. Don't keep him so close to you, or don't keep her so close to you. Move on with your life. You guys can still relate from a distance. Not that you guys are enemies. You don't have to necessarily have their numbers in your phone. Life continues. Maybe if you guys were still having each other's numbers because maybe of the children you guys had, okay, babe, you with your present partner, definitely now. Okay, babe, this one is going to the dad this weekend and all of that. Good and fine. You guys know that. You all know what's going on. You guys talk, maybe just because of on the accounts of the kids, not necessarily because you want to come back. You cannot be sending nude pictures to your ex. That is a no-no. You cannot be sending half-naked pictures to your ex. That is a no-no. As a woman, this is very common. That is not even a way to go at all. You can't keep doing that. Please, let's wise up. Let's wise up. Let us wise up. Put on your clothes and boss up, ladies. We can't keep doing that. After a breakup, you can't be doing all these night calls at night, 6 hours. What are you guys really talking about? So you just listen to the line of conversation, right? Oh, you never valued me. That's why, you broke up. You can never see a woman like you. That's why you keep coming. No, you're being dumb, my sister. He keeps coming back because you're still giving him a leeway, because he knows that he has gone around to other women and they have blocked him, and he knows that he's bored. Let me just call this person, they'll talk to me. No, 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 don't do that. Your time is valuable. You will not even have time for all of that if you are starting up projects, building yourself, maybe learning a trade, learning an instrument, going to school, investing in things, working on yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually. You will not even have time to be talking on the phone with somebody, one person who is not adding value to you for 8 hours. Video call, you even go to bed, get up. Come on, nobody, look, there's time waste for nobody, guys. You can't be doing that. That's a big mistake that women do. The crazy thing, you need to hear what some of these guys would say about you out there to people. Oh, come on, they'll tell all kinds of nasty things about you. But they'll come and play with you. Oh, yeah, most of them are coming because they want sex. That's why they are coming back. They know that there's a free way to Jerusalem. They will now come back to you, talk with you. They know. And don't forget, these people have known you for a while, right? This guy had known you, or this lady had known you for a while. Why? Because, hey, this is what this is your weak point. And they will come whenever, talk with you after 2, 3 days. They know they get what they want, and boom, they are gone. Don't forget, I say this all the time. Women are moved by words. Men are moved by what they see. So a lady comes to you, sending you pictures, how she's well dressed, looking all bougie. Oh, mama mia, they get the look fine or better than before. Forget that editing apps out there. People can edit anything. And you'll be thinking that, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. And you want her back. But you're leading yourself to the grave. Highway to the grave, guys. Yeah. It's crazy. So you need to be very careful. We need to be very careful, guys. So no talking with your ex for long, not at all. I know some people be like, nah, no. They may not be your enemy, but you have to move on. It may be hard. Like I said, always give it time. The next thing I want us to talk about, guys, is that out of bitterness. I know I said about that before when I was talking about social media. Lots of people sometimes out of bitterness, they just talk trash. Be careful what you say when you are angry, because it may come back to you. You don't want to put your head down out because of shame and the kind of embarrassment that you've put yourself through. Because you are bitter. Don't just out of bitterness, you talk whatever, you say whatever, you do whatever. Some people will be fighting. I've seen lots of crazy videos on social media. You see some women fighting over a man, or maybe because they broke up, they're fighting out there, their clothes are torn, or they're fighting and they have no underwear on. The videos are already on social media. You can't take it back. And just because of that, maybe they say don't wash your dirty linens in public. And because of that, maybe you're fighting out there, you're naked and stuff. People watch you the next day when you're forgotten and life is moving on and all those crazy stuff. What is going to happen? You move with your head down. So please, let's be cautious. Don't act out of frustration, out of bitterness, anger, anguish when you are angry because of a breakup. No, when you break up, you can always make things up. Okay, there's always somebody out there who is there for you. And one of the crazy things, guys, let me share this video I watched on social media one time. There was this guy who tried to propose to this girl, and the girl refused. He got so mad, slapped this girl, and asked for his gift back. That's the next thing I want to talk about. When you break up with somebody, don't ask for your gift back. Those gifts are just something you did out of free will. Don't say, oh, I gave you this, give it back to me. Oh, it's really crazy because this guy had bought this girl lots of stuff, the girl's shoes, the girl's everything. And he actually, the handbag, the purse was, the guy bought it for the girl. So boom, he said, give my stuff back to me. And it was so crazy. And because it was so shameful, guys, when you break up with someone out of frustration and anger, don't take your things back. You are better than that. The ability and the energy that you had and bought those things, you have the energy to work it back. Don't ask for your stuff back. Move on. Don't do that. Don't ask for your presents back. Don't ask that, oh my gosh, I'm so mad at you. Give my gifts back to me. No, don't ask for those things. You know better, and you should act better, and you should be better, guys. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about, is that don't talk to other people to influence your spouse or your partner's decision. When someone breaks up with you, I know before I said get help, get someone to talk to, which is true, which is correct, which is accurate. But what you should not do, don't try to manipulate people to try to manipulate your partner to be with you. Why am I saying this? Don't go and say, oh, I know my partner doesn't care for me. Let me talk to maybe his mom or her mother or their partner or their pastor to talk to them so that they can come back to me. No, if someone makes that decision to move on, let them move on. Don't try to beg people to beg them to come back. If someone has made that decision to move on, let them move on. Guys, let them move on. I'm telling you, let them move on. Don't force people to be with you. No, 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 don't do that. Don't force people to love you. Don't force people to appreciate you or to respect you. Let them move on if they really want to move on. Don't beg people to go beg them. I'll ask them or plead with them to come back. No, guys, that's not going to be good for you. And one thing, I always say is don't also go. The next thing I want to talk about is having excessive or having excessive argument with your new partner. Let's say you gave yourself time and all of that. Don't go having problems with your new partner because of your old partner. No, guys, that's a no. Don't do that. Everybody brings, everybody has what they go through in life. But one thing that is a no is do not, guys, please, I'm repeating this. Don't go ahead having problems with your new partner because your old partner broke up with you. So right now you're beginning to be so nagging, nag all the time. Don't do that, guys. You deserve better. You should know better. Love your new partner. Treat them with love. Treat them with care. Treat them with attention. Treat them with so much affection. Don't go ahead fighting with your new partner because of breakup. No, guys. That is a no. It's going to ruin you even way more. So, guys, before I round up, I just want to highlight some of the things that can help you after breakup. I have so many videos. I've been talking about breakup, healthy relationship and stuff. Let's say you had a very abusive and an unhealthy relationship. What are the things that can help you after that? Make sure you can play. There's nobody out there that is too old to play. Everybody loves to play, laugh, have fun, right? Have fun. Whatever it is that will give you fun, go ahead and do it. Laugh, be happy, jubilate, celebrate when time, is when is the right time to do that. If you need to exercise, go ahead and exercise. It's going to help you for cardiologically. It's going to help you for your heart. Study, walk. If you need to have maybe a second job, go ahead and do it. Are you trying to go to school? You want to improve on yourself? Do you want to work to be a better version of yourself? Go ahead and do it. Be positive. Are you just going to sit down? Oh, now so my own thing then deal. I don't think things will be good enough for me. No, be positive. Act positive. Think positive. Everything around you, surround yourself with positive people. I'm telling you that you will be happy. You will say it's going to be worth it. Be happy. Time is so short to be unhappy. Be merry, make joy, full things. Celebrate, guys. I'm telling you that life is so short and it's super duper worth living for. Don't let something just because you broke up with somebody, don't let it affect you. Don't let it ruin you, guys. This is a new week. I don't know. Maybe you're listening to me and maybe you just had a breakup. Maybe you're downcasted. You're like, oh my gosh, that. There are some things that are not meant to be. If you try, maybe God has something better for you. Be a better version of yourself. I always say this all the time. Work on yourself. Be happy. Surround yourself with positive people. Positive vibes only, guys. Remember that it's always plenty of love from me to you guys. For those who tuned in today, thank you guys so much. Mommy Jane, I see you. Thank you. My mom is watching all the way from West Africa. It's almost 10 p.m. Mommy, thank you so much for coming. Bibi, I appreciate you so much for coming. Jim, thank you so much for coming and also your kind and fine words. Thank you so much. Dr. Rokis, thank you so much. You came by. Consistent Place, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate all of you and every other person who came by and maybe you did not leave a comment or a like or a share or a whatever. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for coming. I appreciate all of you. I cannot do this without you guys' support. Thank you guys so much for all the love you always show to me, your support, your comments, your sharing. Know that I appreciate it. It means so much to me. Words cannot explain how grateful I am for all the love and all the support that you guys always gives me. It means so much to me. It keeps me moving. Remember, guys, this is a new week. go for your dreams. Remember that you're beautiful. It doesn't matter what you're going through. I'm telling you that it is always going to be greener on the other side if you put that effort to do things the way you never did before, which was yesterday, guys. This is another week. Be grateful, be joyful, guys. Even if things are not moving the way you want it to be, think of one thing, that you have life, and lots of people are dead. Some have COVID, but you're not a victim of those stuff. Find a reason. This is a new week, guys. Let's find a reason this week to be happy, to be grateful, and to celebrate. Thank you so much, guys, for those who join in. Remember, I'm so grateful. It's always plenty of love, 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 love from my end to you guys. Take care, be safe, mask up, and be the best version of yourself. It's plenty of love from me to you guys, guys. Bye bye.